This segment is sponsored by Palmetto Tribe. Well, they're the first and only youth and junior triathlon training program in the Charleston area. Here with more on Palmetto Tribe is Shauna Fitch. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you.
A runner yourself. Tell us about this organization. This is pretty cool.
Thank you. So Palmetto Tribe, we began last year with our youth and junior triathlon training programs. We really believe in the opportunity for kids to swim, bike, and run and put it together in a training and race experience. And we train kids 7 to 14 and high schoolers in session programs and really give them an opportunity to race here locally in the Lowcountry.
So this is fairly new to the Lowcountry area, isn't it?
It is. It's new to the Lowcountry and frankly newer to the United States. The sport has its roots in the mid-'80s out in San Diego. It just became an Olympic sport in 2000 in the Sydney Games, and then in 2016, we brought home our first Team USA medal with Gwen Jorgensen in the sport. So it's really new for really every aged athlete, and it's a really exciting time to get into the sport.
Now, the Olympic gold medal that came in, that was for a full Ironman triathlon?
It's the Olympic distance,
Yeah.
So shorter than the Ironman distances. Olympic distance, Gwen Jorgensen, incredible female U.S. triathlete.
What do you and the other instructors teach the children in your organization?
Yep, so we practice in 6-week sessions with the youth team, which is ages 7 to 14. We swim, we bike, and we run every week. With youth, we're really focused on speed and skills. You can grow endurance throughout your life, but getting that speed and skill technique down early is really important. And then we race all around here in the Lowcountry, and our high school team actually traveled to some races in the Carolinas.
Wow, and you guys just entered into the race there at Charleston County Parks. How did you guys do?
Oh, it was fantastic. So the parks put on the very first youth open water youth triathlon race. It was almost 70 kids that raced last weekend. We had about 15 athletes on our team race. Just an incredible experience, and the parks really shares our mission to grow the sport of triathlon here in the Lowcountry and really maintain that active multi-sport experience.
When somebody comes on board, let's start off first by saying, when is there an open registration right now with you folks?
Yeah, so we are, our session 4 registration is open now. The session starts August 20th. It runs 4 weeks, and we will culminate in a race at the fall Kiowa Kids Triathlon on September 15th.
That's a good one.
It's a great one.
Yeah.
They also are new to the sport in terms of youth racing. They began their youth race series last year, which we've been big proponents of, and so our team is getting ready for that. And we have a big USA Triathlon Nationals race this weekend, so we'll be bringing some athletes there as well.
And where's that?
In Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio.
In Ohio, here we come.
So you're taking some youth there.
We are, yes.
And what is that age group, like 10 to 15 or something?
It's also 7 to 18, so the youth format 7 to 14, and then the high school, which is the junior team.
Are you seeing a lot of these young folks that are coming into your program continuing on? And by the way, kudos for you, your husband, and the group that are taking the kids out of the house for a while off the video games and really getting them active, because they're not that active that much in schools these days with PE. It's almost non-existent.
Yeah, it's so important, and we meet as a team 3 times a week intentionally, both from respecting the sport, and it's a multi-sport experience, but also to build that team experience. And yeah, I mean, the kids like to swim, bike, and run in general, and we have so many repeat athletes that continue for multiple sessions and year over year. So we're just grateful for our sponsors here, are listed here on the back of the shirt, and the families and athletes that we have in our program. It's been a great couple of years kicking things off.
Well, thank you for being here. One of the great things that you folks do, not only teaching them how to run, swim, and bike, but to do it correctly so that you can the least amount of injuries that can occur.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
We do appreciate it. We're back with Soul Sisters right after this. Stay with us.